So the next thing is my breakfast of champions. Probably a lot of you watching have already know about it, but I wanted to share it with you because it's like such a great staple for getting more greens in your diet, dark leafy greens. You can use this kind of kale, or you can use black kale or curly kale or whatever you want. You can use Swiss chard, you can use a collard green. We just rip up some kale, and I use the stems. Like if I'm making a kale salad, I take out the stems. But if I'm making a green drink, I leave the stems in. When we're making food here, natural foods, there's a part of it that is meant to go back to the earth. Peels, pits, rinds, stems. So when we compost, we put that nutrition back into the soil, and our soil needs the nutrition. We've never had depleted soil like we're seeing, and when the soil's depleted of minerals, then the food's depleted of minerals. Awesome to compost. I have a 20-minute comprehensive composting workshop on my YouTube page you can watch. You can compost whether you're in an apartment or a house, city living, urban, you can compost anywhere. Yay, breakfast of champions! And remember you guys, okay, you can make this with a pear instead of an apple. I make this with, instead of lemon, apple, I make it with grapes, kiwi. I feel like the formula really works with like kale or a collard green and ginger. Ginger really makes it. And then if you do a more tart fruit, like a kiwi or an orange or a grapefruit, I make it with grapefruit sometimes, with another more fleshy fruit, like a pear or an apple, you're not gonna lose, it's gonna taste great. Just a couple moments. So I'd already mentioned that kale, all dark greens, are really high in protein. And a lot of people are like, where do you get your protein when you eat a live foods diet? Vegetables, fruits have protein. Strawberries are 8% protein. I mean, for some reason, we don't really hear about the fact that there's protein in every single plant food. And it's the most bioavailable protein. So it's the protein that our body goes, I know what this is, and knows how to use it instantly. And when I say bioavailable, I mean that it doesn't take all this extra work for our body to turn plant food protein into turning it into what our cells need to nourish our cells. So when you drink this, you're getting this right into your system, and it's going to serve you right away.